me being a runner, like I've had calf strains, not a full strain, but I've had, calf soreness and things. And even I psychologically think about it because I've seen it happen to a ton of NBA players. The problem is it's a different sport. Running isn't going to have the same impact, and the cuts and the turns and the slides and the dunks and all that stuff that basketball does. So you're always working different muscle types depending on the sport that you're in. And for Giannis, literally the way that he plays is going to warrant some sort of lower leg injury, and he's had those. Damian Lillard's Achilles injury is different. He's a shooting point guard. He's going to play on the perimeter. He's not going to constantly be taking on a ton of contact or a lot of situations. He's not going to be in a lot of situations where he needs to focus on how he's landing, right? So like layups, dunks, finishing through contact. Dame is very underrated at that. He was a great finisher at the rim in his time in Portland in the first time around, especially with some of the highlight dunks we've seen from him. But he doesn't play like a Kyrie does, where Kyrie is very much a finesse player at the rim. He's going to attack a lot. He relies on the mid-range, and he is very quick with his decision-making. Dame's a little bit different, and I think Kyrie will see as well with his ACL, like where he's at and how he looks. I don't think it's going to actually impact him as much as people may think. And they got Dame. It completely threw off what their team makeup was, which was having a very sound perimeter defensive team with Giannis back there, with Brook Lopez back there, and they could cover a lot of their weaknesses. And they definitely could strategically give away certain things to a team, and they would be fine. When they went to Dame, honestly, their perimeter defense just completely took a hit, and defensively they became one of the worst teams in the league. They still were giving up the same issues. Like they were one of the, when they had you out in Brook Lopez and Chris Middleton and all these players, they gave up a ton of corner threes, but they were okay with giving up corner threes. It was everything else they were worried about, and they usually did a pretty good job at it. As they transitioned the roster, the defense just never recovered.